Hartzell, the convocation has gathered.
Good morning. They can sit, right? You can sit. All right, good morning. I'm Jay Hartzell, the Dean of the McCombs School of Business. It is my honor and pleasure to welcome our spring 2017 graduating class and their families and friends to this commencement ceremony. It is a special pleasure to note that you are part of the 100th graduating class of BBAs from the University of Texas at Austin. Before the ceremony, we gave you a pin. Please take it and wear it proudly. When you first arrived at UT, you came with hopes of earning a first-rate business education and launching a bright future. We, on the faculty and staff of the McCombs School, hoped that you would become dedicated students, you would display noble characteristics of curiosity, compassion, and leadership, that you would demonstrate initiative and an entrepreneurial spirit, and that you would maintain the highest of ethical standards. I'm pleased to say that you've exceeded our expectations in every respect. We are proud of you and delighted to have you carry forth the reputations of both the McCombs School of Business and the University of Texas at Austin into the world. To continue today's ceremony, I'm now going to turn it over and introduce the faculty marshal for today's commencement. First, Regina Hughes, distinguished senior lecturer in the finance department. And Donna Johnson-Blair, lecturer in the Department of Accounting. This year's student speaker is Christina Weiner. Christina has been very involved in campus over the past 4 years, serving as program manager and ambassador for BBA Career Services programs. She's graduating with a BBA in Supply Chain Management and a minor in Anthropology. After graduation, Christina will be working full-time as a sourcing specialist for LyondellBasell in Houston. In addition to her UT degree, Christina holds a green belt in Taekwondo and has been teaching assistant for Taekwondo classes here at UT. I would think about that before you talk to her about her speech. Here to deliver the message on behalf of her graduating class is Christina Weiner.
Dean Hartzell, distinguished faculty, family, and friends, and fellow McCombs graduates of the class of 2017, congratulations, you made it. Our timing is impeccable. This graduation marks an important turning point for us all. This day solidifies that, as business students, never again will we have the opportunity to avoid construction and walk uninterrupted down Speedway, or enjoy the new Rowling Hall, conveniently opening this fall, right after we've all left. The next generation of young McCombs graduates will never know a campus without Panda Express, nor will they throw their hands up in confusion when scheduling group meetings in Reliant, NRG. Or are we meeting in AIM this time? But fear not, we get to claim at least one or two good things. No other graduating class has the highest honor of being the 100th group of hardworking and intelligent students to receive their business degrees here on the 40 acres. The centennial anniversary of McCombs solidifies that our institution is following through with its goal. McCombs has and will continue to produce leaders that are value-adding in all walks of life. From the CEOs to the high school principals, we have all been impacted in some way by a McCombs graduate. From my vantage point up here, the future is even brighter. No other class can claim the record-breaking statistics that we have accomplished in our short time, as we have students interning from Amarillo, Texas, to Shanghai, and as we have students traveling to 20 different countries to study and meet with local communities to work on life-altering needs. My 4 years at McCombs felt like a lifetime. Not in the traditional sense that it felt like I spent 77.7 years studying how to calculate net present value, although that was certainly sometimes the case. But rather, my 4 years were made up of radically different time periods, comprised of small moments that, when viewed from above, come together to form my McCombs legacy. Time period 1. What have I done? The 40 acres may have seemed intimidating during orientation, but nothing could have prepared me for the struggle of finding a table in the atrium during lunch, or the absolute terror I felt stepping off a plane in a foreign country for my semester abroad. I knew approximately 3 sayings in Czech when I landed. Do you speak English? Help, and 1 beer, please. You can probably guess which one I used most. Time period 2. What will I do? We all took some form of risk getting here, big and small. McCombs exists to simultaneously be the most comfortable place a business student can call their second home, and at times, the most challenging and uncomfortable place we have ever walked into. Monday through Thursday, remember, Friday is our networking day, we were challenged to reconsider everything we had ever learned. Each and every professor I had crammed a lifetime of personal industry experience, theoretical grounding in subjects ranging from accounting to business ethics and humor into a few short months. We learned how to read balance sheets and how to send more effective emails. We learned how not to be Enron and how to firmly shake our recruiters' hands. Finally, time period 3. Where do we go from here? That question brings me to today. We were all praised for our above-average ability to take standardized tests and answer short essay questions. But if only our grade point averages would reflect the real-world skills we've gained on and off these 40 acres. I believe most of us have finally aced the following classes. Getting on the correct e-bus, 101. Uh-oh, I can't call an Uber anymore, 324. And will there be free food, 408K? While I spent my time convincing my parents a 56 was not a bad test grade, I promise, so long as it's above the class average, I should have been impressing upon them how much growth as a person I accomplished after my 6th group project finished in the same amount of weeks. I should have impressed upon them the networking skills I was gaining by meeting and working with local powerhouse companies week after week. Maybe knowing all of that would have made them a little less stressed these last 4 years. But speaking of my mom and dad, I know not one of us got here today alone. I can confidently speak for all graduates when I say thank you to everyone in this room. I know 8 a.m. seems to come around earlier and earlier every year, so it must be pretty hard to make sure that all those little future Longhorns in the audience are awake and happy to be here. Our students are as diverse as our 170 fields of study on campus, and we are so thankful for everyone who made the trip today, near and far. I want to say thank you to my mom and dad especially for picking up my frantic phone calls day or night, and thank you to my entire extended family for assisting me as I desperately tried to pass calculus and become the graduate I am today. Thank you to all the moms and dads out there, still doing their kids' laundry and giving the best hugs after our worst days. Thank you to our academic and career coaches for making sure we never lost sight of the end goal, but most of all, thank you to my fellow graduates. I'm leaving my undergraduate experience a better person because of the friendship and assistance I had along the way. From the very late nights making sure our BA 324 presentations were flawless, to the very, very early morning scramble to get to our 8 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. classes on time, my McCombs peers were the force that challenged me inside the classroom and out. The heart and soul of McCombs is not our ability to answer interview questions with the STAR method, but rather the students bringing in diversity of thought, culture, and experience. You all are the ones that have shown me that McCombs students are changing the world today. We may all have different majors, different jobs, or different postgraduate plans lined up, but we are leaving McCombs with more commonalities than differences. Our individual McCombs legacies will live on in the clubs we started, the events we helped create, and the good we will do in our future endeavors. The world expects nothing less from us, and starting now, I know we are all prepared to deliver on the promise McCombs saw in our college applications. Here's to the next 100 years of graduates, just like us, starting in McCombs and changing the world, leaving a legacy as bright and as bold as our school. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2017. Thank you.
Thank you, Christina. Today's distinguished commencement speaker is Gary Kelly. Gary serves as chairman of the board and CEO of Southwest Airlines. We've had many tremendous commencement speakers, but I would like to make a special thanks and debt of gratitude to Gary for being here today. Dean Platt, Dean Allert, and I sat around and talked about who would we want to get for the 100th anniversary. And we all agreed this is a time to pull out all the stops and swing for the fence and do the best we could. I'm thrilled to say that we got our first choice, Gary Kelly. Gary's a 30-year Southwest veteran who began his career at Southwest Airlines as controller, moving up to chief financial officer and vice president of finance, then executive vice president and CFO before being promoted to CEO and vice chairman in July 2004. Gary assumed the roles of chairman and president in 2008. In January 2017, Gary relinquished the title of president. Prior to joining Southwest Airlines in 1986, Gary was a CPA for Arthur Young & Company in Dallas and controller for Systems Center, Inc. Gary received a BBA in accounting from the McCombs School in 1977. Gary has served the university in a number of capacities and is an active member of the McCombs School Advisory Council. Gary was honored with the Distinguished Alumnus Award in 2013 and was inducted in the McCombs School Hall of Fame. I will also add that I have great personal affinity for Gary and Southwest Airlines. My first job after undergraduate, I was a consultant, and my main client was Southwest. I saw then what has been reinforced to me many, many times since that date through many Southwest Airlines flights, especially now that I pay a lot more attention to air travel as dean. Southwest is a special organization with distinctive culture producing world-class customer experiences. And as I'm sure you'll agree after hearing from Gary, this is no accident and is a sign of tremendous leadership. Please join me in welcoming Gary Kelly.
Well, thank you very much, Dean Hartzell, and certainly we are all blessed to have Jay here at the University of Texas. Well, good morning. What a spectacular day this is for everybody. And, first of all, I just want to recognize with our students especially that years from now I realize you won't remember anything that I said. And in fact, I doubt that any of you will remember anything I said in the morning. But let me just at least tell you how very, very proud that I am of you. And if you don't remember anything else, I hope you remember that. Well, I'm a parent too, and I think to our parents, I also wanted to acknowledge you all and recognize what a really special day this is. Without your commitment, without your no doubt sacrifice, and clearly without your love, this day wouldn't happen for these young people. So congratulations on your special day. And I know everyone behind me is extraordinarily proud of today. And of course, anytime I come back to the University of Texas, one of the immediate feelings I have is one of gratitude. We are so fortunate to have a university like the University of Texas, plus to have it here in Texas, and it is only such a great school because we have absolutely the best faculty, I think, in the world. So we are very, very lucky indeed. So it is a true joy to be able to be here and celebrate with you all today, and it's a real honor for me. Well, 40 years ago, this month, in fact, my wife Carol and I graduated from here. I think I love the University of Texas more now, believe it or not, than I did then. To be an alumnus of UT is a tremendous amount of pride and joy. And I'm reminded again, being here with you all, how grateful I am for all the gifts that I've received in my life. And it really does start here with the University of Texas. So I wanted to briefly share a couple of ideas this morning with you all about leadership, that they're important to me. I intend them as a gift for you, because today is all about you. You all know that this is one of the finest business schools in the country. You wouldn't have been admitted here unless you are truly gifted. You wouldn't be graduating today unless, in addition to those gifts, you worked extraordinarily hard and you also achieved. And you all should very much enjoy this moment. But you should also be quivering with excitement, because today is, as you well know, it's a commencement. It's not an end, it's a beginning, it's a step in a journey, and it is a long and a glorious journey. So Carol and I have two grown daughters. They're in their 30s now, but since the early 1990s, we vacationed every summer in Florida. And we would get in the car and we'd drive 700 miles, about 12 hours. And as little girls tend to do, every 10 miles they'd ask me, "Daddy, are we there yet? Are we there yet?" We're all impatient. We all want to get to our destination. But I did find over time that I began to enjoy the journey getting there more and more. It was a great chance to talk to my wife, because we're both so busy. It was a wonderful opportunity to listen to music. If you've ever taken the drive through Louisiana, go through the Atchafalaya Swamp, it's a marvel. The great southern pine forest starting in Texas to Louisiana to Alabama, Mississippi, and then finally on to Florida. I enjoyed the journey. But yes, you do have to have a destination in mind. And there's a story that I love about a farmer riding in his tractor, pulling a plow. And he happens to be able to plow his fields perfectly straight without any kind of technological aids. So he has in the cab riding with him his young grandson, who is smart enough to ask his grandfather, "How is it that you can keep these rows so perfectly straight?" And he said, "It's because I pick out a point on the horizon and I aim for that point. All roads lead nowhere if you don't know where you're going. And of course, I realize that our destinations might change. They might change multiple times. But keep your eye on your destination, but always enjoy that journey." Other thing that struck me years ago, it was at one of my daughter's college commencement, just like this, and the valedictorian was speaking philosophically that he was but a speck in the universe and insignificant. I don't know if he was joking or not, but I couldn't disagree more. I'm here to tell you all again that you are important. You have tremendous gifts that the vast majority of people simply do not have. And to those whom much is given, much is expected. What you decide to do over your next 40 years will really matter. You will influence and affect maybe tens of thousands of people. You have the power to make a positive difference in the lives of people that you touch. And just as George Bailey learned in the movie It's a Wonderful Life, every life is precious, and every life affects dozens of others. And of course, as we all know, as UT boldly states, what starts here changes the world, and they're talking about you. So your chosen world is business. Jim Collins writes in his book, Good to Great, that in order to be successful in business, you need to be good at three things. Number one, you need to be passionate about what you do. Number two, you need to be really good at what you choose to do. And if you're in business, number three, you need to make money. Passionate, best, and profitable. So the question becomes, what can you do that the world just can't live without? At Southwest Airlines, we call that the cause. The cause. Because you must have a purpose. I don't care whether you're making toilets or making rockets that go to the moon. You must have a cause. So let's take Southwest very quickly, in reverse order. First of all, we make money. We lead the industry in profitability. We've had 44 consecutive years of profits, and that's in an industry that is infamous for bankruptcy and financial failure. Second, we're really good at what we do. We have a great business model. We invented the low-cost, low-fare airline. We have great asset productivity. We have highly motivated employees. We're famous for running an efficient, reliable, on-time operation with an all-Boeing 737 fleet. We're famous for low fares with no bag and change fees. Famous for friendly hospitality. Great service at the lowest price is an unbeatable competitive advantage. But third, we are really passionate about what we do. Yesterday, a grandmother flew to see her grandchild for the first time. Yesterday, a candidate flew to interview for his first job out of college. Yesterday, a soldier who had been deployed to Afghanistan for 6 months flew home to see his family. Yesterday, a love-struck guy flew to see his girlfriend. Yesterday, a daughter flew home to pay her final respects to her father who had passed away. And yesterday, a lot of moms and dads and aunts and uncles flew to Austin, Texas for graduation. And I'm sure you all flew on Southwest Airlines too. I'm proud of Southwest. Southwest democratized the skies. We made flying affordable for everyone. We gave America the freedom to fly. Everybody is important at Southwest. Every single seat has a story, and there is no second class. And I believe in all of that stuff because our purpose is to connect people to what's important in their lives with friendly, reliable, and low-cost air travel. That is our cause. Profits are important, but the cause is the inspiration. Last year, we flew 125 million people. That's the most of any U.S. airline. It took over 50,000 employees to serve those customers, operating one of the world's largest fleets of over 700 airplanes. It's a $20 billion company. And as you can imagine, it takes a lot of things, but it certainly takes leadership and teamwork. And of course, they go hand in hand. Business is the ultimate team sport. Everybody here wants to see the Texas Longhorns win championships. If I could be so bold as to offer you one piece of advice today, I would boil it down to just one thing, and it would be to become part of a great team, a champion. Nobody here will ever in your life be totally independent. Everyone is part of a team in one form or fashion. Nobody here would want to be part of a losing team. At Southwest Airlines, we call ourselves a family. We treat our employees like family, and in turn, we ask them to treat our customers like their guests in their home. But it's still a team. And it's a team that is stuck together through wins, which we've had a lot of, but also losses, and we've had a few. And it's probably the only Fortune 500 company to never have a layoff in its history. Not after 9/11, not after the Great Recession, and I think that's the thing I'm the most proud of. So I would tell you all, thank you. I would tell you all that you could get paid all the money in the world, but if you don't believe in what you're doing, and if you don't respect and admire and like your teammates, you're going to be miserable. Find a great team. Further, with all the gifts that you all have, you can do more. So I would appeal to you all to answer the call, to go all in and be a leader. And of course, many of you all are leaders in many respects. Many of you, I'm sure, aspire to that role. People may be born with the desire to be a leader, but I can assure you Nobody is born with all the skills. They have to be learned. So find yourselves a great mentor and be humble and be hungry to learn and throughout your journey, and especially about leadership. And I would submit to you that there are 5 essential traits that all strong leaders need to possess. You need to have character, courage, you have to be competent, you need to be great communicators, and I think most importantly, you need to care. You need to care. So I'm going to focus on that last word. To be a leader, you have to care about everything. You have to care about vision and quality and innovation and talent, customers, profits, shareholders, and employees, and I would say especially employees. So years ago, we assembled a panel of frontline Southwest employees to address our leadership group. And these were soldiers. They had served our country in the Iraq War, and we asked them to describe what great leadership looked like to them. Not one of them told tales of how smart their leaders were. To a soldier, their heroes were the ones who cared about them as human beings. Their leaders worked them hard, sent them into battle, but they had no doubt in their mind that the leaders cared for each soldier's total well-being. There's an old saying that people want to know that you care before they care what you know, and it is so true. So somehow, some way, you all have to convince your people that you care about them, just like you want your boss to care about you. If you can do that, your people are going to be right there with you to help you win the many battles that you're going to face. Now, what this means is that leaders exist to serve their people. It is not the other way around. Leaders set the tone. Good or bad, leaders set the tone. And during your lifetimes, our society has gotten a lot more coarse, a lot less civil. So whether it's the media, social media, politics, there is a pervasive lack of respect, much less courtesy. And companies and teams within companies can begin to reverse that ugly trend with leadership. So please, live and lead by the golden rule. And make sure that in addition to working hard and getting results, that you treat everyone with respect. Be positive, be optimistic, ignore the naysayers. Make civility a priority, because you're going to find, and you may already have, that the biggest challenge in your upcoming journey is not the task, it's the people. It's the people. So inspire and recognize and appreciate and love your people. That's how you make a team built on love and trust, not fear. So be passionate, believe in your cause, be a part of a great team, be a servant leader, and stand for civility and respect. But most of all, enjoy the journey, and congratulations, and hook 'em horns.
Thank you, Gary. Now it's my pleasure to turn it over to Dean Platt. Dr. David Platt is the McCombs School Associate Dean for Undergraduate Programs and a faculty member in the Department of Accounting. Dean Platt is here to present this year's degree candidates. Dean Platt.
Good morning. It is now time to recognize the members of the graduating class of the McCombs School of Business, May 2017. Today, as our 100th graduating class, you take your place as part of a long and distinguished story of the McCombs School of Business. You follow in the footsteps of 83,000 BBA graduates who came in the 99 graduating classes before you. Graduates like Gary Kelly and others who've made their mark and are making their marks on the world. We're excited to see how you add to that legacy. The eyes of Texas truly are upon you. Before we invite you to the stage, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge the efforts of the faculty and the staff members of the McCombs School BBA program for their dedication during your years at UT. They are the ones who greeted you at orientation when you arrived 4 years ago, helped you find classes and jobs, taught and tested you, and today they are attending this ceremony to honor your accomplishments as you prepare to depart, and others will join you at the university commencement on Saturday night. Please join me in thanking them for their dedication. Parents and friends, welcome. Many students are wearing one or more cords or medallions on their robes. These are indicators of special accomplishment, and I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge what these students have done. First and foremost, the burnt orange and white cords are worn by college scholars, and the bronze medallions are worn by distinguished college scholars. These are symbols of special academic achievement that were awarded at a ceremony last month, and they reflect both the grade point average earned and the rigor of the courses taken by the students. Students who are wearing blue and green cords have added a global dimension to their business education by participating in a McCombs BBA study abroad program. Students wearing red and gold cords are graduates of the Business Honors Program, and students wearing bronze medallions on burnt orange ribbons are graduates of the McCombs Leadership Program. We'll now call the graduates to the stage by major. Please note they are not required to be in alphabetical order so that they may sit with their friends. Degree candidates, please stand when directed and proceed to your left and onto the stage for recognition. Dean Hartzell will make a presentation to each of you, assisted by BBA Assistant Dean Arthur Allert. We have provided a photographer to take a picture of you with Dean Hartzell, so please don't take selfies while you're crossing the stage, or we'll be here all day. Finally, as you cross to exit the stage, I will move your tassel from right to left to symbolize the successful completion of your undergraduate studies. Please then return to your seat, remain there until everyone has been recognized and the ceremony has concluded. The ushers will assist you. Would the students from accounting please proceed to the stage? Here to recognize these degree candidates is Dr. Christina Zvenakis, Assistant Chair in the Department of Accounting.
Hannah Maria Ortiz. Hongxi Li. Natalie Joyce Tsai. Kayla Lynn Kimry. Karen Wanru Lee. Wilson Davis. Matthew Allen Bechter. Case Alexander Pappert. Joshua Simon Resch. Cao Trung. Matthew Bowling Lester. Cesar Luis Garcia. Mariana Longoria. Mauricio A. Garza Alanis. Duahui Shu. Tyler John Mink. Annalisa Barnett. Charlotte Ann Coonrod. Reed Aaron Jacinto. Sabrina Lim. Shaguna Joshi. Elaine Tiffany Tai. Destiny Mack. Taylor Simone Brown. Lisa Yun Liu. Carly Lee Tat. Roshan Zhou. Sally Melissa Zhang. William Cole Brigman. Ethan Payne Beasley. Nicole Elizabeth Edgar. Daniel Philip Iannetta. Noema Duran Mendoza. Alexandra Ann Seekely. Catherine Amanda Hingle. Rachel Mary Gelsomini. Ryan John Yanni. Robert Lee Rapp. Sabrina Nicole Schnitzer. Harrison Myers Heck. Laura Elise Jones. Colton Taylor Morris. Sydney Catherine Schuker. Catherine Ann Osterhus. Nathan Arthur Langhenry. Trevor Hoyt Peck. Kaylin Michelle Scoville. Jacqueline Renee Stinson. Berkeley Sue Johnson. Natalie Virginia Gilbert. Megan Victoria Beeson. Julie Michelle Reese. Jackson Hunt Clifford. Ferdinand Peter Herf IV. Ethan Samuel Barrett. Rachel Lynn Anderson. Alexa Bardov. Yancy Pereira. Ryan Andrew Richards. Kevin Tam Duong. Kaylee Ann Sung. Michael Cutler. Sawyer Austin White. Matthew Joseph Osterling. Lauren Catherine Woolfolk. Catherine Bailey Wilkerson. Annabelle Joy Morris. Daniel Joseph Diechter. Lauren Christina Schindler. Sarah Catherine Page. Brooke Lauren Peschel. Sarah Rachel Ames. Lindsay Megan Lundeen. Amanda Rayanne John. Ashley Ann Zaroff. Archit Agarwal. Kelly Margaret Andrews. Zachary Christopher Cox. Jesus Del Rio. Benedicto Eric Sanchez. Isaac Elizondo. Matthew Minhai Pham. Rudy Martinez Jr. Ethan Ho. Jordan Isabella Garcia. Amanda Charlotte Albrecht. William Charles Bell. Brian Bell. Adam Tucker Sugarman. Hunter Jensen Book. Jacob Reed Horowitz. Matthew Jordan Hodiz. Jason Thomas Henderson. William Lowell Berry. Raul Francisco Garza. Tasha Delen Torres. David An Mai. Shu Shin Lee. Tiffany Ashley Tran. Stephanie Nita Nandlao. Evan Wenxuan Chen. John Eric Bundy. Brandon Goldberg. Michelle Ann Savage. Eric Andrew Schnitzer. David J. Pierce. Max Shiner. Zachary Michael Streichler. Samuel Bertram Berman. Remington Michael Lebo. Elena Christine Whitney. Alora May Gregory. Suzanne Christina Chin. Evangelina Ovado. Jessica Paulina Lerma. Vincent Trung. Miriam Aslam Kamisha. James Taylor Abercrombie. Casey Therese Walsh. Wyatt Scott Jason. Blake Bradley Williams. Kelsey Alexandra Pelletier. Nathaniel John Wood. Charles James Stewart Vanderpool. Victoria Ann Barrera. Michelle A. Phillips. Zeev Or Shalev. Ju Myung Lee. Sok In Lee. Jessica Monique Alaman. Flavio Zubiri. Priscilla Pedrosa. Alondra Rodriguez Serrano. Eric Shichuan Wang. Amanda Nicole Williams. Min Tu Huynh Lam.
Would the students in the Business Honors Program please to proceed to the stage? Here to award you is Dr. Robert Prentice, the Director of the Business Honors Program.
David Andrew Nielsen, Jr. Jordan Alexander Bernstein. Hannah Victoria Herzog. Natalie Jane McDowell. Joanne Lang. Dinu Krishnamurthy. Kevin Shao. Cade Michael Thomas. Stephen Isaac Stein. Samuel Burgess Lambiet. McKay Graham Proctor. Paige Marie Kimball. John Dunbar Sellers. Cameron Hardiman Powell. Madison Nicole Gove. Rosemary Elizabeth Johnson. Kruthi A. Mehta. Adrian Lee Perkins. Brandon Tyler Keaveney. Chisholm Patrick Reiter. Michael Dawson Johns. Bethany Kira Rowland. Hannah Marie Elendari. Catherine Rachel Stevens. Peyton Blake Grenley. John Ross Falke. Zachary Logan Schultz. Tracy Tang. Nadia Nicole Center. Danielle Elizabeth Rodriguez. Catherine Ellen Barnhart. Mariette Grace Peltier. Megan Brianne Shoemaker. Sally Elizabeth Schmidt. Matt Tiratelli. Ryan Michael Pigeon. Ben Cesar Carver. Matthew Richard Tully. Kyle Jeffrey Anderson. Kimberly Gail Wong. Erin Marie Phillip. Anna Christine Chong. Daniel Jun Kim. Celine Cho Lee. Nicholas Liu. Rohan Dinesh Shah. Samuel Wexler Kelly. Bryson Richard Hearn. Jonathan Harlan Harper. Jonathan Austin Go. Scott Michael Urbish. Andrew J. Ferris. Coleman Roy Henry Fulcher. Mary Claire Adams. Carolyn Louise Dyer. Joshua Thomas Ewers. Joshua Ward Delmar. Edward Zhao. Minjae Kim. Sapan Arvind Patel. Marielle Alexis Trimble. Priyanka Maheshwari. Anna Haran. Catherine McGee. Adam Lewis Rushian. Rachel Elizabeth Moore. George Chidiak. Agbor Basong Ogork. Marianne Hammett. Sonali Katari Aurora. Jenny Lai. Connie Chang. Jessica Zhao. Matthew Bowen Zhao. Chelsea Janae Young. Ron Richard. Eric Anthony Margettis. Jonathan Sheng Ji Ong. Peter Feng. Rachel Lee. Yi Wong. Ryan Ding. Varun Ramakrishnan Paramaswaran. Zohaib Mode. Saad Usman. Jasmer Singh Songa. Omar Najid. Soham Chitalia. Vishal Bhatt. Hamza Tariq. Neo O Nana. Farhan Alexandra Seibert Hughes. Alexander Chang. Shane Koch. Hunter Bradley Jones. Kenny Hin Jun Park. Raymond John McLean. Anne Elizabeth Bernica. Brittany Ray Belden. Last but not least, Ryan Zachary Lieberman.
Would the students in finance department please proceed to the stage? William Way, Assistant Chair in the Department of Finance, is here today to recognize these degree candidates.
Taylor Christian Funk. Matthew Dean Center. Michaela Rose Martin. Lauren Catherine Goodson. Shreya Gulati. Cassandra Ray Sunderland. Eugenio Duran Carrillo. Casey Austin Clemens. Stephen Cody Cox. Jake Levy Schwartz. James Joseph Arrieta. Kaylee Taylor Cunningham. Natanya Stacy Tungajaya. Gabriela Mendoza. Mark James Albin. Walter Carl Kohler IV. Philip John Brida. Romit Barua. Connor Milan Cheney. Lucas Ryan Horner. Colin David Mock. Tianwan Liu. Cole J. Hunt. Grant Alexander Kelson. Jackson Sloan Braband. Chase Robert Billington. Adam Mitchell Edelson. Kylie Lauren Adler. Miriam Zoe Laska. Arkun Tajan Ali. Tosef Tajan Ali. Salman Zahir Momin. Ross Edwin Crutchfield II. Erin Bethany Elcher. Shreya Chakrabarti. Lindsay Nicole Brunkenhofer. Anna Michelle Bergman. Blake Edward Jones. Blake Andrew McWhirter. Trung Quang Nguyen. Emil Manuel Cavazos. Myra Nadia Khan. Golbu Shariat Madar. Pilar Sofia Resendez. Julian Aaron Villarreal. Madeline Luisa Flores. Eric Ma. Ken Deng. Austin Paul Ponder. Freddie R. Drennan III. Zachary James Maxwell. James Robert Case. Willem Jury Vanderstraten II. Jeffrey Cole Bailey Jr. William Joseph Deere. John William Duke. Tucker James Mulvihill. Ruben Sherling DeLong. Sally Harry Kim. Kareem Varani. Timothy David Hashem. Tobias Forstuber. Caio Silva Porciancula. Krishna Desai. Brandon Dev Chaudhary. Maria Cruz. Rahim A. Karim. Hongdan Dana Tran Lee. David A. Wong. Richard Evan Kirshner. Stephanie Ann Montemayor. Hans Ashley Jenkins. Davis Campbell Dick. Brian Arthur Booz. Anna Filatov. Brian Branetsky. Jacob Victor Gilmore. Macy Nicole Jacobs. Jacob Ryan Zaves. Taylor Ann Holmes. Clark James Hauser. Is it Louis? Alexander Luis Garcia. Caroline Morgan Knight. Victoria Marie Vecchio. Shivam Gupta. Bernard Abelhina Aguilar. J. Mariel Baroga. Erin Chow. Alexandra Taylor Palmer. Erin Marie Antonishin. Callie Marie Phillips. Charlotte Rose Gunn. Catherine Lynn Davis. Riley Kelly Cunningham. Isabel Frances Kerr. Julia Elizabeth Dyke. Adam Nino Harrison. William Warren Hyrie. Christopher Marquez de Ayala. Thomas Gray Andrews. Ryan Francis Griffin. Nicholas Allen Lednicki. Risa Grace McGill. Caroline Roth Goodner. Sydney Elizabeth Bobb. Shrisharan Srinivas Asuri. Kendall Nancy Allen. Catherine Louise Lang. Jared Richard Edge. Dylan Scott De La Garza. Charles Hunter Hartwell. John Edwin Sellingslow. Anas Rasim Sharif. Blake Luter. Matthew James Latekep. Michael John Latekep. Jeru Ding. Joshua Samuel Weitzman. Ethan Zachary Mintz. Ethan Bram Frank. Justin Eric Berman. Robert Ian Benedict. Matthew Tyler Miller. Ethan Scott Cohen. Emily Lee. Shreya Ghosh. Rhea Anil Patel. Michael Torian Carrick. Zachariah Wayne Garcia. Irfan Iqbal Merchant. Sheriar Anjum. Ashley Renee Guzman. Aaron Scott Pomerantz. Jordan Seth Tavares. Aaron Michael Perez. Alyssa Nicole Redis. Benny Matthew Thomas. Emily Tina Oyang. Asim Arab. Victoria Nguyen. Connor Stephen Ruddick. Carly Elizabeth Villarreal. Vivek M. Prasad. Afif Muhammad Assad. Timothy Alexander Nelson. Vanessa Maribel Sleva. Aaron Egan. Rohan Reddy. Ryan Fu Win. Bhargava B. Reddy. Henry David Bruton III. Faraz Ali. Safin Karamuli Momin. Afif Inayat Momin. Devin Lewis Pansaroli. Dylan Kyle Bailey. Ray Wang. Jorge Arturo Ramsden. Kevin Wu Zeng. Nisha Iyer. Sangeeta Deepti Kumar. Didarali Amarali Makahani. Ahmed Makahani. Alejandro Medina Andrade. Nicholas E. Nader. Elizabeth Oppenheim. Nicholas Kim. Benjamin Davis Minnesale. Cole James Redfern. Eric T. DeVelasco. Zoe Ziyu Wang. Caroline Dalton Bale. Chenyang Huang. Iran Shin. Jason David Sefcek. Koi Dak Liu. John Douglas Elder. Joshua Knutson Notari. Chad Jeffrey Baldwin. Sagar Arvind Patel. Nathan Zojun Wu. Mohammed Ramil Sheikh. Armin Ramani. Kenneth Richard Hollinger. Greer Lee Houston. Anthony Nicholas Duramo. Zachary L. Weaver. Tyler Allen Fee. Josephine V. Thomas. Diana Yang. Johannatan Lipsky. Jack Eli Stillman. Jeffrey Tooby. Dylan Zane. Kevin Lamar Ray. William David Helene Glick. Wesley Antonio Alvarado. Alec Christian Hutcherson. Anthony James Lesha. Nicholas T. Stewart. Catherine Jessica Holston. Alexandra Louise Brooks. Reagan Nicole Vickner. Emily Collins Hager. J. Milind Gokhale. Lippy Singh. Basit Azam. Melchizedek Eduardo Nuno. Claire Yoon. Michael David Graham. Joseph Leonard. Charles William Steen. Maxwell Robert Shanin. Christopher Barrett Mize. Michael P. Thomas. Parker Ladd Fields. Christopher Darren Maurer. Jason Thomas Tamaravelli. Jose Sarate. Andrew Ryan Skoranek. Ebo Pratt Panford. Adrian Ryan Robison. Umang Pankaj Shaw. Rachel Elizabeth Weiner. Catherine Bianca Pringle. Catherine Bonner Plunkett. Sarah Juliet Moore. Nicholas Cretan Tasha. Ali Prasla. Yuhang Zhang. Terry Tingray Chang. Seth David Slover. Trevor Daniel Rice. Jack Fielder Nelms. Brandon Christian Perron. Vinod Jonathan Samuel. Akhil Sanmukh Patel. Gokul Prabhakaran. Rhett Meyer. Ankit Tawari. Vyas Venkat Sarabu. Ashivara Pramod Sunawai. Sonia Raghunandan. Natalie Rochenza Raval. Meredith Sage Rotwine. Thomas Gabriel Rash. Matthew Richland Metters. Michael William Maroney. Brooke Kathleen Winterhalder. Madison Ann Bame. Elise Ann Kalin. Natalie Rachel Cohen. Natalie Marie O'Dane. Grace Catherine Trammell. Adam Thomas Garza. Nina R. Patel. Nima Raman Patel. Nima Ali Jazeri. William Connor Moore. Vincent Glenn Miller. Connor Keast Johns. Brendan Ray Keene. Gavin Taylor Gooch. Patrick Gerard Sedano. Charles Beckett Cochran. Spencer Dean Jarzembek. Taylor L. Thomas. Arjuman Mazumdar. Christina Brooke Sparrow. Shahid S. Hamani. Shesta Suleiman Hamani. Vincent Francisco Saldana. Mohammed Osama Shakora. Fernando Moya. Nick Michael Salinaro. Paige Louise Tormey. Christian Hampton. Hyun Jin Yoon. Daniel James Haskin II.
Good morning. Would the management majors please proceed to the stage? Here to recognize you is Professor Sekou Bermis, Assistant Professor in the Management Department.
Emily Guerrera. Matthew Gonzalez. Francesca Margarita Ampudia. Elizabeth Mylene Nguyen. Krishna Mukesh Patel. Jonathan Julio Vela. Denisha Michelle Shipman. Ethan Miles Gallowitz. Kelsey Lauren Rogers. Stuart Douglas McNulty. Brittany Danielle DePaulo. Alyssa Danielle Groves. Margaret Olivia Perez. Shade Antoinette Abramson. Angela Wambui Morira. Angela Maria Osborne. Mason Mackenzie Lanch. Yusef Prashiva. Christopher Allen Kennedy. Matthew Paul Mangentini. Harvey Bengen. Alexandria Justine Allen. Leora Ann Gieser.
Would the Management Information Systems majors please proceed to the stage? Professor Katie Gray, Senior Lecturer in the Department of Information Risk and Operations Management and Co-Coordinator of the Management Information Systems Program, is present to recognize these degree candidates.
Ready? Suna Narani. Misbah Muki. Azam Nadim Jamil. Imran Khan. Lindsay Jacqueline Longoria. Philip Max Powell. Ninshin Liao. Brandon Justin Mojica. Majid Breland. Jonathan Ryan Hojanaki. Jonathan Patrick Bolton. Catherine Marie Robertson. Komal Jitendra Desai. Iran Cuevas. Martina Faith Galvan. Catherine Folly Heine. Diego Alejandro Torres. Joe Morgan Curry. Austin Jacob Anderson. Lien? Christina Lien. No. Zen May. Christina Wong. Alex Nam. Matthew Stephen Shao. Eduardo Rios Jr. Kavina Pandya. Sakshi Batnagar. Pearson Timothy Daniels. Annie Houston Tao. Taylor J. Anderson. Adrian Spencer Casas. Congratulations, you guys. Kelsey Kristen McGlamory. Molly Louise Gaylor. Lauren Rochelle Brown. Matthew David Walker. Valentina Chen. Sarah Wong. Jacob Riley Tidwell. Brandon Michael Rodriguez. Kenneth Tad Reagan Clamert. Is your mom going to shoot me for this? All right. Charlie Radford. Oh. Avery Lynn Green. Jillian Claire Quisenberry. Sami Nazar Koja. Ashif Amin Maradia. Azim Karim Dukani. Walker Malone Druitt. Vineet Ravori. Carson James Human. Enida Andreina Mota Palacios. Irene Cain. Brenda Ta. Susie Cho. Jonathan Joshua Chung. Van Win Bui. Anna Karen Monge Rivas. Emilu Mata. Andrew Watts. Annabelle Mihalachi. Ethan Michael Foss. Nicholas James Collins. Maggie Marie Nix. Grant James Hoffman. Alicia Andreevna Yefemenko. Almadilia Figueroa Martinez. Andrea Michelle Gomez. Brian Bowie Kim. Christina Yitong Dao. Haley Elena Nissel. Wu Yang Wang. Reshma Ahuja. Ayaz Amir Meradia. Safin Saeed Sarudin. Vafiaman. Alif Vahiamad Momin. Sinin Karim Meradia. Angel Lowe. Gabriela Christine Leo. David Lopez Jr. Kenneth Jonathan Cho. David Dong Woog Kim. Gabriela Arzucina Estrada. I'm so sorry, Gabby. Brandy Lynette Pena. Noah West Escamilla. Christopher Curtis Eulig. Don't look at me. Stephanie Michelle Bistranson. Trevor Gordon Thompson. Jacob Wayne Hood. Congratulations. I'm proud of you guys. Romina Angela Raimjohn. Anna Elivna Dronova. Megan Elizabeth McGee. Jackson Thomas Kingut. Nicholas Calhoun Dauphin. Rebecca Noel Bingham. John Charles Gimcow. Jack Christopher Clark. Yesenia Itzel Saldana. Susan So.
Would the supply chain management and science and technology management majors please proceed to the stage? Dr. Michael Hassler, Senior Lecturer in the Department of Information Risk and Operations Management and Program Director of the Masters of Science Program in Business Analytics, is present to recognize these degree candidates.
Christina Ann Weiner. Darius Tambali. Jonathan Dueñez. Allison Lauren Hahn. Margaret Pamela Ray. Nathaniel Robert Moore. Brandon Scott Roy. Damian Renee Silvas. Shayan Salim Akbarali. Maib Nasim. Shahrukh Payar Ali. Brighton Donald Booth. William Alexander Fowler. Marshall James Huggins. Ashley Kiara Webb. Gonna match that. Nicole Elizabeth Kimball. Ryan Alexander Masheri. Caitlin Carger. Shireen Farahani. Mauricio Sierra. Patrice Janae Drummond. Jessica Marie Herrera. Noah Nathaniel Eastman. Gina Thompson. Ish Shetty. Jacob Allen Koretz. Melissa J. Traeger. Devanji Jagdish Jujal. Raj Barut Bakhta. Argan Gill. Kevin Ming Dang Pham. Karthik Sakrishna Parasam. Andy Ron Shu. Jacqueline Marie Crosby. Kayla Elizabeth Knight. Jake Robert Harrell. Jacqueline Ann Burkett. Whitney Renee Curlin. Hunter Grace Thompson. Savannah Vienne Curlin. Daniel Austin de los Santos. Travis William Gent. Kyle Katzen. Leslie Gabriela Cordoba. Mariana Palermo Trevino. Nicholas Jordan Sajadovic. Maria Jose Vasquez de Lara. Enrique Noyola Jr. Philip Ji Sung Yoon. Trini Tran. Julia Michelle Trish. Haley Gorham Bruner. Jennifer Hart Olson. Catherine Lauren Soon. Ariana Nicole Cafreteros. Juhi Omadwala. Lily Mai Trong. Christina J. Obed Flores. Adriana Michelle Vaughn. Noah Godot. Claudia Lorena Beauty. Ryan Cody Sullivan. Caroline Elizabeth McBrearty. Jenny Claire Whitlow. Namita Polode. Sierra Sidra Nakvi. Sawyer Jane Smith. Courtney Renee Kerber. Paige Alexis Piccone. Ryan Patrick Fitzgerald. Andrew Vo. Ivy Charak Lee. Julian Daniel Lee. Jacqueline Wynn Mai, Vo. Tiffany Truly Young. Andrew Thomas Jackson. Sanchi Policha. Jacob Randall Fisher. Summer Ali.
Would the international business and marketing majors please proceed to the stage? Professor Ben Benson is here to recognize these degree candidates. Mr. Benson is a lecturer in the marketing department and founder and CEO of Interactive Health Technologies, LLC.
Ryan Blake Thompson. Zach Carter Figueroa. Jasmine Louise Martin. Jacqueline Alexis Skadron. Nina Marie Malhotra. Caitlin Marie Himstead. Zenaida Ramirez. Elizabeth Nicole Padilla. Alia Hernandez. Rebecca Lee Altman. Devin Elise Carroll. Marcella Denise Leal. Marielle Demijohn. Luke Johnson. Alexander Christian Cole. Luis Miguel Barraza. Trevor Phillips. Claire Elise Craig. Martha M. Jones. Morgan Rachel Lewis. Allison Ray Kahn. Gail Polly Bono. Rachel Lee Reisman. Lindsay Ann Schiff. Myron Irvin Angus. Maya Danae Hewley. Lauren Rose Niels. Shannon Maria Geeson. Bina Kim. Samuel David Kinney. Joel Huang. Caden Eugene Cole Lenners. Rebecca Catherine Beggs. Julianne Jane Cawley. Ariel Camille Dykes. Ting Ting Chow. Angelica Bianca Castilla. Justin Michael Hartzler. Jared Tanner Hahn. Taylor Nicole Julian. Tate Allen Gregory. Michael Patrick Harris. Meredith Adele Garcia. Lauren Melissa Stacy. Marissa Union Byerlin. Elena Brooke Johnson. Andrew Daniel Bloomfield. William Arliss Bowden. Brianna Lynn Gibbons. Meredith Lee Epler. Julia Ray Bednors. Ileana Maria Gregory. Chantium Tui Duong. Natalie Nadia Taha. Fabiola Flores. Robert Mills Worsham Jr. Amanda Lee Wrench. Stephanie Alejandra Geddes. Madison Kate Benvenu. Zareen Tasneem Alaman. Joy Yeji On. Karina Gonzalez. Jessica Marie Ramos. Brianna Jo Sowers. Agnes Genevieve Matula. Jacqueline Claire Caraba. Mary Jo Maluli. Augustus Lorenzen Miller. Rama Ima Floressa Linzag. Donna Furan.
Congratulations.
Jenny Yan Zing. Amy Michelle Robinson. Nina Nandi. Alexandra Valentina Parsons. Lauren Sheeline. Angela Shang. Gina Lee. Meredith Grace Trapp. Tegan Elizabeth White. Laura Elizabeth Bowman. Montana Moore. Kimberlyn Patricia Weeks.
Thank you.
Joseph Tyler Zorn. Cole David Morgan. Matthew Hunter McLaughlin Jr. Emma Grace Pepper. Brianna Camille Spiller. Cindy Liang. Nikita Ahuja. Nikita Nilesh Naik. Unathi Urmal Shukla. Logan Christopher Wassam. Kevin Anthony Sulsky. Lauren Marie Tu. Erin Kathleen Wright. Catherine Carey Sullivan. Rebecca Danielle Brady. Tram Nguyen. Natasha Hormanastyar Nariman. Amanda Jean Talent. Allison Nicole Stevens. Marissa Ann Muller. Haley Nicole Martinson. Madison Cole Potter. Kelly Marie Pearboom. Alyssa Michelle Adams. Michelle Claire Williams. Pega Johnpak. Paul Lorenzo Trinidad. Carlos Alberto Sota. John Austin May. Sofia de Santos Huerta. Kristen Amy Sheard. Cameron Maxwell Sayus. Samantha Nicole Singaria. Shelby Ann Strolla. Scott Marshall Hamilton. Michael Segovia. Minty Ann Thomas. Kruti Rajiv Malkan. Caitlin DeFaria Walsh. Sanaida Betsaida Santuano Montes. Marcel Romero. Chelsea Lynn Parker. Marilyn Sue Arteaga. Wilfredo Rodriguez Delgado Jr. Tiffany Lynn Wynn. Heather Nicole Zucker. Cameron Joel Shue. Michael Blaine Peters. Eric Park. Andrew Jacob Wallace. Yoshiko Gook. And Cassandra Marie Egger.
Congratulations again. We all know that these outstanding students could not have gotten to this point without a lot of help. Let us take a moment now to recognize together those who have supported these graduates throughout the years. Will the families and friends of our graduates please stand up? Thank you very much. Here to tell you about the McCombs Alumni Network is Ms. Erin L. Patton. Erin graduated with the class of 2007 with a degree in marketing and Plan 2. She also holds a dual master's degree in business administration and public policy from Harvard. Erin presently serves as the Executive Office Fellow at the Kresge Foundation, working with local arts and entrepreneurship nonprofits in Detroit. She's an active supporter of the McCombs School and serves as chair of the BBA Advisory Board. Please join me in welcoming Erin to the stage.
Thank you for that kind introduction, Dean. It is a true honor to be invited as the alumni speaker and to be in the presence of my family and fellow Longhorns. In celebration of the 100-year anniversary of the School of Business here at UT, may all McCombs alumni in the audience please stand and be recognized for your great contributions to this community. Yeah, we thank you so much for all you did as students while here at UT, and we continue to be grateful for all the ways you choose to support us now. Being a graduate of McCombs is so much more than claiming top rankings, joining prestigious firms, and driving toward a C-suite role. Being a graduate of McCombs means you now embody the values of this esteemed institution and global community. If you don't happen to easily recall the stock models you learned in finance or the SWOT matrix you practiced in strategy, you can rest assured that your passion for learning, commitment to collaboration, and ability to adapt while operating with unwavering integrity and clear vision will ring true through all your actions in your professional career and ultimately in your engagement with the world. Exactly 10 years ago, almost to the day, I sat right where you are, likely sleep deprived from family celebrations and last-minute academic obligations, yet incredibly eager to pursue new adventures in life and to start along the path I hoped would one day change the world. As a student at UT, I began to plant the seeds for a diverse community of friends, mentors, and colleagues in ways that I never could have predicted. Students I met in Jester's food queue and administrators who were critical to my enrollment are now my board advisors and motivational coaches when I'm confronted with life's unpredictable challenges. The relationships I started over 10 years ago here at McCombs, I still actively nurture today. Community building is a practice not often taught in traditional business curriculum, but I would argue is fundamental to engaging transcendent leadership. Community building at its core requires us to step outside of our comfortable bubbles and connect with others who may look differently or act differently, however, share the same values as we do. The passion for learning, commitment to collaboration, and the ability to adapt, all the while maintaining unwavering integrity and clear vision. If you're thinking to yourself, well, I didn't build many relationships at McCombs because I was working and studying, or I don't have the personality to try new things or meet new people, so my circle is small. Don't fret, because your current situation can instantly change. You can very easily start to build your very own network and community and chase your wildest dreams right now by connecting with the individuals that are sitting to the left and to the right of you. Powerful networks are created from the community that you intentionally build and purposefully cultivate. You can also connect with peers through the McCombs Alumni and Texas Exes networks as a city chapter leader, board member, or simply volunteer. The key is, the more that you engage, the more connected you will be to a diverse community of alumni professionals who can not only support you and the work that you do, but more importantly, who you can also help and support. The community that we actively build over time has the power to shape our culture. The future of world culture depends largely on us, the next generation of business leaders and entrepreneurs. We live in an unprecedented moment in history where business leaders have an outsized influence on our world, not only on the products and services that we use, but also the causes we support, the role models whom we admire, and ultimately, how we define success. As you reflect on what your influence on this world might be, Let's remember these words from the great American labor leader and civil rights activist, Cesar Chavez. We cannot seek achievement for ourselves and forget about progress and prosperity for our community. Our ambitions must be broad enough to include the aspirations and needs of others, for their sakes and for the sake of our own. With that, major congratulations on this milestone achievement. You are now graduates of the McCombs School of Business. Go forth and hook 'em.
All right, before we adjourn, and I may regret this, but I want to make a small request. Each year on Saturday night at the university level commencement, graduates from each college will stand up and take turns being recognized. Last year, I will admit that our graduates were not the loudest. Part of this is unfair because we go early in the procession and you don't get to see what the other colleges are going to do. So my request is for each of you that can make graduation tomorrow night, even though you'll be going early before you know how loud the other colleges will be, please leave no doubt which school has the most excellent, enthusiastic, proud, and loudest alumni at the University of Texas at Austin. We'll see you tomorrow. To close our ceremony, it's tradition that we all join the new graduates in singing The Eyes of Texas. After singing The Eyes of Texas, we ask that everyone remain in their rows until the faculty have exited. But please stand and join us as the Texas Songhorns lead us in singing The Eyes of Texas.
The eyes of Texas are upon you all the livelong day. The eyes of Texas are upon you, you cannot get away. Do not think you can escape them at night or early in the morn. The eyes of Texas are upon you till Gabriel blows his horn.